Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we're doing a product preview on the new Soundstream VRN-7HB navigation unit. And wow, this is part of the Soundstream Reserve range, which is the top of the range unit for these guys. And in this part of the world, they're just on $1,000 retail, and depending on where you live, that will change. And as always, we'll go through the specifications first. So again, Soundstream, fantastic brand. I mean, I've been dealing in this product for over 30 years. I love it, and it is great gear. So we'll just quickly go through some of the specifications. I'll also just cover off first off here too. You'll see the navigation playing. It's American. Again, keeping in mind, Soundstream being an American company, it comes with preloaded GPS for America. If you want mapping for your particular selected country, whether it be New Zealand, Australia, or wherever you are in the world, you can just duck onto the website link that's on our page at the bottom. You'll see down there it says navigation for New Zealand/Australia available at extra cost via naviextras.com. You just go onto their website, and I think it's around about, for New Zealand, about the $100 mark, and about $100 for Australia. And the good thing is then you get up-to-date mapping, and you're away and good to go. So just keep in mind it comes preloaded with USA mapping, and it is on the SD card. You just get your dealer to pop the SD card out, or yourself, and just download the correct mapping for your particular country, put it on the SD card, pop it back in the unit, and you're away to go. So this unit is designed to run their navigation that they've chosen. So again, on the website links that I'll give you later on, if you duck onto the product, you'll actually see down the bottom it actually specifies which website to go to, and just download that mapping and you're away. So let's get into the unit. Well, let's just start there. So we've got the ISO 2-DIN chassis. Most newer vehicles, 7-inch HD quality, high resolution TFT LCD display, DVD, CD, USB, MP3, MP4, multimedia playback. It's got the advanced FM AM tuner with RDS data display, and of course that depends if the station is transmitting that. Accepts OEM steering wheel control wiring, so you can use the controls on your steering wheel. Wireless direct select remote control included, and I've mentioned this before in pretty well most of my videos. I love their remote control. And we have a rear view camera input, manual and auto trigger. We also have front RCA input with on-screen trigger, so you've got a front camera, so you can do front and rear on it. Turn-by-turn GPS navigation, again, based on it coming with the mapping that depending where you live. It also has navigation route guidance, again, by iGo, which we've mentioned before. US mapping and points of interest for USA preloaded, which we mentioned in the opening. And we also, you can get map updates from the website once you've got the latest, of course. And you can choose your destination by PIO or GPS location. On-screen audible text-to-speech commands. Highway and major aid lane departure guidance. It also has phone link for Android. We also have smart device mirrors for mirrors display for the head unit. You can also two-way communication enables the mobile device controls, stay connected without having your hands off the wheel, which obviously there's Bluetooth calling. It also retains the smart device's voice recognition service. It also, connection required, the USB charging cable. We've got 2-volt USB charging. Through the front connection, we have Bluetooth, wireless connectivity, hands-free dial calls. So effectively all the same stuff that you would get on your telephone setup. You've got the high-quality screen. You've got pinpoint accuracy, captive touch screens. As I said, it's a very cool touchscreen setup. And you can, as I said, I'll take it out of the mapping in a second. I've actually got it in a demo mode, so we can just get it back to the normal screen. So just get out of here for you guys. And we'll just take that back. So you can see there on the unit itself, you can go straight into the navigation points. There we go. So you can see here we've got our phone link, GPS, BT, radio, disc, and you can now start moving through the features of the unit. So we've also got 7-color variable, which you can adjust the color to suit. You've also got the large icons, which I think are really quite user friendly. You've got the MP3, MP4, the ID3, MP3 tagging, video, audio ins and outs, rear audio and video input for personal media devices. We've got front, rear RCA, 4 volt out, and subwoofer 4 volt out. Video RCA output for auxiliary devices, and of course the 300 watt 4-channel amp, high power MOSFET speaker output. So it is one well spec'd unit, and as I said, if you're looking for something that has inbuilt mapping and you don't want to use your phone, then this would be the way to go. And as I said, it is the top of the range from Soundstream, so the VRN-7HB, you don't have to use the mapping, even though it's in there. You don't have to use it. I mean, it really is just an option they've provided, and if you want to take full use of it, you've also got the GPS antenna that you would be using for that. They provide the side mounting brackets. We also have the click-on surround for the head unit, and it also comes with the owner's manual, which you can see there, and we also have the map user guide, and we also have the warranty card. And as I said, a really slick unit. And as I said, if you're wanting to spoil yourself and you're wanting something top of the range, this thing you can see here has just got features galore. The audio, treble, fields, display, you've got everything that you could ever want here. It really is sensational. So if you'd like to find out more information about this VRN-7HB from Soundstream, you can duck onto hifihq.co.nz for New Zealand or hifihq.com.au for Australia. And as I said in the forefront of this video, even though it is a GPS unit, it is preloaded with USA mapping, and you just duck onto the website and purchase the up-to-date mapping for whatever area you live in. And then again, I'd say every 3 to 5 years, you probably want to update it, depending if there's been lots of changes in your roading systems. It wouldn't be healthy, or you can just use your onboard mapping within your phone. And again, as I said before, this is a powerful unit with built-in 300 watts, so you can run high-end speakers front and rear. You won't need an amplifier. And remembering, we've discussed this on all these high-powered units, that see all the cables on the back, and you can see the connections on the rear here, and of course you see the power earth and accessory. Just making sure, as I mentioned before, that the yellow has got a very solid, substantial power source. Because of that big amplifier, you're going to need to make sure it's either run direct to the battery, or it's on a thick wire on the steering column somewhere, where it is a decent power that doesn't cut out when you're cranking. If you do have a low battery, or you are finding you've got issues with losing your radio stations or steering wheel control, settings have disappeared, more than likely you might need to relook at where the power source is for this head unit. Has got a very substantial amplifier built in, so power and earth on this will be very important. Alright guys, well, hope you've enjoyed today's product preview of the new Soundstream VRN-7HB, and again, thank you for supporting AB Sound Advice, and we'll see you next time.